tell me about this.
That's one of the original Worldsters I used to use in the 70s.
You used this?
Yeah, oh yeah. This was a
Right on it.
rich girl probably.
Really?
And you name it, in the 70s. Probably Sara Smile, how's that? I'm realizing, just as I'm saying it, that's what I wrote Sara Smile on.
That is incredible.
Yeah, there you go, man. Now, interesting thing about Jimmy Wayne is that he actually is here because he played Sara Smile in his show and has been doing it for years and got a major record company interested in it through Sara. So once again, that song gives somebody some life, man. It's a great thing.
I was returning a rental suit because I was singing at weddings, doing anything I could do to make extra money, pay for rent.
Yeah.
And on my way out, I found this Hall & Oates Greatest Hit CD, and I bought it. And I bought it for $1. At the time, I was working in a prison. I was a correctional officer at a state prison for 4 years. And I was on the mid-yard one night, and I was singing it, and this officer, he said, "Man, you ought to record that song." And I was like, how in the world am I going to do that? I didn't know the first thing about recording or anything. And
always take the advice of another prison guard. Maybe he was an A&R guy, double.
I don't know, a couple years later when I moved to Nashville, I'd sang that song quite a bit and played it at every show, every radio station in America when I was doing my first radio tour. I was told a couple of times not to sing it, because it wasn't officially what they, considered to be country, but I just believed in it so much because it was a great song, and that's all it was to me. It was a great song.
Isn't that the strangest thing when you get that kind of stuff? That still exists, isn't it? It's really amazing how people still try and put things into slots, even though there's no reason for them to be there. But that happens. That happens in every format.
There was a guy named Scott Borchetta who I met with, and it wasn't my intentions to meet with this guy wasn't to get a record deal. I thought I was getting a publishing deal. Oh. And again, I was playing him a song that I didn't even write. I just played Sara Smile, and I remember leaving his office thinking that was a good meeting. Co-writer called me and says, "Congratulations, man, you got a record deal, and you're gonna make a record in a couple months." I was like, what?
That's great, man. Yeah. That's a fantastic story.
So that song has been my sword and shield, man. It's been there the whole time.
You got a beautiful version of it too. It's fantastic.
When I heard it, I was just it really blew me away because you caught the essence of it effortlessly. You did it so on it. So I was very impressed with your version of it.
Wow, thank you. Thanks for writing it. When I asked you guys the question about when y'all laid it down, y'all laid it down like 1 or 2 times, and that was it.
So yeah, we just basically did the song.
That was incredible. I mean, because that's the way, to me, it should be done.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there was more than 2-3 takes of that song. There wasn't a lot of overdubbing or anything like that.
Did you think it was going to be as big as it was?
We had no idea. I mean, that song, that was the 3rd single from that Silver album. And we had pretty much given up on that album. We were over in Europe about 9 months after we had released it, and we heard that these R&B stations were playing it in the Midwest. And that's how it, whoa, okay, amazing. Turned all around. It's a funny song, it sneaks up on people.
I can feel you watching in the night, all alone with me. I'm waiting for the sunlight. When I feel cold, warm me, and when I feel I can't go on, come and hold me. It's you and me forever, Sara. Won't you smile a while for me, Sara? If you feel like leaving, you can, why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free, you know, all you've got to do right now